What's going on, Eagles? My name is Austin Machin.
And I'm Cassidy Church. We all hope that our Eagle students and staff are doing well.
And I'm sure all the students have heard the word of coming back to school very soon. And we can assure we are going back, taking into consideration all COVID protocols.
Half of our student population is going to be able to return, while the other half is staying home and continuing their distance learning education. EC Media's very own Braden Chandler has more to say on that.
This is Braden Chandler reporting for KYDS 91.5 FM with Lowdown Productions. Today we're going to be talking about what exactly going back to school looks like under the COVID restrictions now that Sacramento County is in red. March 16th marks the unofficial COVID lockdown anniversary. 1 year with our lives turned upside down. Now, we are going back to school Monday of March 22nd, with a modified hybrid learning schedule, 1 week before our spring break. Even athletics are getting back into the full swing. Thursday, March 18th, El Camino took on Rio in various different sports. The sports teams have been practicing for the last 3 weeks normally, and sports are back. This is a great sign and a great indicator on the return to normalcy. Speaking of normalcy, we will be returning to school on Monday, March 22nd, the week before spring break, under a hybrid schedule. Now, there are 3 groups. There's Group A, Group B, and Group C. Group C has elected to stay at home under the completely at-home learning through Zoom. Groups A and B are divided, and they will split their time on campus. Here's how it works. Group A will go to school in the morning, in person, and learn from 8:15 to 10:55. Group B and C will be at home, and they will learn on Zoom from 12:30 to 3:08. Wednesday is completely asynchronous, and you must do the work that is assigned by your teachers to get attendance. On Thursday, Group B will go to school in the morning from 8:15 to 10:55, while Group A and C in the afternoon do Zoom learning from 12:30 to 3:08. This is Braden Chandler with 91.5 KYDS FM and Lowdown Productions signing off. Thank you for listening to this report, and I look forward to seeing you all back at school next week.
Are you preparing to take your AP exam? If you have already made your payment and plan on taking the exam, there is a schedule on the EC website showing all the classes and what time to attend to take your exam.
With new updates on entertainment news, here's Alex Swickard. Alex?
Thanks, Austin. To all Marvel fans, there are reports of the Marvel Studios president, Kevin Feige, that he does not want a hybrid release of the upcoming MCU film Black Widow. It is unknown why he's against the hybrid release of the film. My guess is that he just wants to make sure every single MCU film is released in cinemas only initially. A hybrid release of a movie is when a specific movie is released in both streaming platforms and in theaters. I do not mind a hybrid release of the upcoming MCU film, but I do respect Feige's opinion on it. For all of you gamers out there, the launch sales of the PS5 and Xbox Series X just didn't seem too great. Both of these consoles sold millions of copies, but it just looks like the expectations were not met compared to the other Xbox consoles and the PlayStation 4 from a couple of years ago. According to the Ampere Analysis website, millions of more units of the PlayStation 5 could have been sold if the pandemic of the COVID-19 did not happen at all. To all fans of A Quiet Place, the sequel, A Quiet Place Part 2, is finally releasing in theaters on Memorial Day of 2021 after multiple delays, according to director John Krasinski, who directed the first one and is directing the second one. The film was supposed to come out in theaters in March of 2020, but it got delayed multiple times due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But after waiting roughly so long for the sequel to come out, I think it will be worth seeing it in theaters. I am a big fan of the first movie. Can't wait to see the second one. This has been Alex Swickard with your Entertainment Minute. Now back to you guys.
If you're interested in joining a class where you can build human power vehicles, learn welding and other trades, then EPI is for you. Applications are open and limited spots are available. To apply, you must go to El Camino's homepage and click on the Eagle Polytechnical Institute under the Academics tab. All applications must be submitted by March 21st, which is next Monday. This is a sophomore entry class, and you can be until senior year. If you do not like being in a program where you go on field trips, then you can opt out later through the EPI administrators. So once again, if you're interested, go to EPI under the Academics tab in El Camino's homepage and apply by March 21st. Now, here's Ashley Cho with the media news.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Ashley Cho, here with your social media moment. On February 26th, El Camino celebrated Mardi Gras, with the 22nd through the 25th being Spirit Week. On Instagram, I asked students and El Camino class accounts if we could show off Student Spirit Week, and sure enough, we got amazing students to show off their colors during Mardi Gras Spirit Week. Guys, I'd like to give you guys a reminder that we have an Instagram account, and if you'd like to follow, just type in ECHS Lockdown Productions for our latest updates and more. That'll be all from me for now. Back to you guys.
Were able to come to El Camino for tours of a campus to help navigate through the halls. Because of the fact that we've been in distance learning since our freshman year, they haven't really been able to see where to go or even what their classes look like.
They were able to see where they'd eat lunch, if we had a lunch, all the halls and what classes are located in them, and the fields, locker rooms, and tennis courts where most of the PE activities happen, along with school sports.
I'm sure after week-long tours that have been going on, every new freshman is prepared to start their 4 years of being an Eagle at El Camino High School. As being a senior of 4 years, high school has come to an end for us.
El Camino sports had a tremendous change since the last time we reported. School sports, including baseball, soccer, softball, football, and water polo, have all been practicing 5 days a week at El Camino, preparing for soon-to-come competition, as all the sports have set schedules. Eagle football played their first game at Bella Vista against the Broncos to pull out a win 32-12. That was a positive start for our football team, and overall great to see El Camino athletes being able to be doing what they love again.
Make sure to catch our women's soccer team at Rio taking on our biggest rival at 3:30. Varsity will be on the turf and JV will be on the grass. This is it for sports.
Thank you all for joining us this Friday for our El Camino announcements.
And we hope to see you next time. And remember, go Eagles.